Our journalists cannot do their jobs without fearing for their lives. You know, of course, about Shireen Abu Akleh, who was a close friend of mine and a personal and national, and in my opinion, an international loss. She was very prominent, very professional, dedicated to her people and to her profession. But Shireen was not the only journalist that was murdered by Israel. She was the most prominent, that's why you heard about her. More than 50 journalists were killed since the year 2000, targeted killed. So my friends, if I sound exasperated and angry, it is because I am. Truth be told, I am sick to my stomach of the double standards I encounter as an ambassador and representative of my people. Truth be told, that I am sick to my stomach, really, of the double standards. The amount of lecturing over the Russian invasion, which is important. Occupation and annexation, it is illegal. Capturing territory by force is illegal. That's the whole essence of the post-World War II rules-based international order. That's the soul of it, the heart of it, the premise of it. But the very same countries have absolutely nothing to say about Israel's occupation, annexation, ethnic cleansing, besiegement, land grab. All this simply beggars belief. It boggles the mind. It does. It angers. It angers. Israel's annexation of East Jerusalem is illegal, and according to the law, according to the UN Security Council resolution 478 that the UK sponsored and voted for, is null and void. And now the Prime Minister is contemplating to review the location of the UK embassy. She wants to break her own law, the UK own resolutions. Oh, here we go again. You may say that we are repeating these things. But we go again because we have to, my friends. We go again because we have to. Because if we, as Palestinians, officials or others, do not continue to list all the wrongs that are being done against us, then who will? Who will in today's world? People are growing restless. And every Israeli military operation, and there are military operations in occupied territory every single day, there is a Palestinian or two or three or five that are killed now almost every day. Every one of those is met with greater rejection, greater reaction by the Palestinian people. In the end, my friends, we are human beings. We have the right to defend ourselves. We have the right to resist illegality. The situation is at a boiling point because the Palestinian people have lost hope, or I must have said, are losing hope speedily. There is simply not much time left to make up for all the time wasted by many actors, many governments around the world, who have failed in their duty to stand up for, not just for what is right, but failed to stand up for a rules-based global order that is crumbling. It is crumbling before our eyes. I noticed newspapers puzzling over why the global South is less enthusiastic about this global order, less enthusiastic about the situation in Ukraine, less enthusiastic. It's because, if I can use this term, global South sees that this global order is selective. Selective. Double standards, and it explains to you that, we need to have a system that really applies equally to all. And let me say this, Palestine is a litmus test, and it has been a litmus test. Palestine is a cause that engulfs people's emotions and thinking and action worldwide, not just in the region. You've seen the streets of London last year. Maybe some of you have been there, I don't know. But there were a demonstration after a demonstration, hundreds of thousands. I was surprised, happily. So Palestine is a major global issue, has many dimensions, one of which is international rules and international law. And the UK and Europe should be at the forefront of these efforts, changing the dynamics on the ground while asserting the primacy of the rule of law. That is it. This is the formula. Changing the dynamics on the ground, creating a new peace momentum, but asserting the primacy of the rule of law. It is for European reasons that the rules-based system was agreed in the first place. It is up to Europe. The United Nations was established because of the horrors that happened here in Europe. And for your information, the first UN headquarters was not in New York, it was in London. The first General Assembly was here. The first UN Secretary General was British. So it is up to the UK and Europe to show that those rules apply to all equally. That way lies hope, my friend. Just applying the rules equally on all of us. It lies hope. That way lies possibility. That way too we may save the rules-based order before it is gone. It is not too late. I wanted to end by saying it is not too late, but it is late. So thank you very much.